Hello people of the internet, and welcome to my top 10 Kingdom Hearts bosses countdown. Kingdom Hearts has always been my favourite franchise, and it was only a matter of time before I made a Kingdom Hearts themed video. There are some rules however, up to 2 bosses per game, and no Disney related bosses. Now here is the countdown in no particular order. Kingdom Hearts 1. Number 10. Guard Armor. Guard Armor from Traverse Town is one of my favourite bosses, because it appears in so many Kingdom Hearts games, although I most remember him from Kingdom Hearts 1. The reason I picked this boss is because it's basically the first boss that you fight, and I must say it feels quite epic. The strategy around this boss is simple: take out the legs and arms first, and then finish off the torso and the head. Number 9. The Phantom. The Phantom of the Clock Tower is also one of my favourite bosses, because it looks different to all the Heartless you've previously faced. It doesn't have a clunky armour design like most of the game's bosses. He is one of my favourite bosses because of the way he looks, and because of the fact that he is a Final Mix exclusive boss, which I have never previously faced off until the release of Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. Number 8. Vexen. Vexen was definitely one of the bosses that I most remember from playing ReCom. His boss fight was tricky, fiddly, and purely difficult. The main reason why I picked him for this list is because you really needed to know what you're doing with the card battle system to be able to defeat him. At least he doesn't abuse you with anti-form. Number 7. Axel. Now don't hate on me for picking another organisation member for this list, but there just aren't many bosses that appear in ReCom that weren't previously in Kingdom Hearts 1. The reason I picked Axel was because of his cocky attitude. He was always my favourite organisation member, and this is the first time you ever face him in the Kingdom Hearts series, so it would be unfair not to include him. Kingdom Hearts 2. Number 6. Twilight Thorn. Twilight Thorn is one of my many favourite bosses of Kingdom Hearts 2. The reason why I chose this boss is because it's the only nobody boss aside from the organisation members. The other reason why I picked this boss is because it was such a challenge to defeat it on critical mode, as you have such a little health bar and you are limited to the number of mistakes you can afford to make. Number 5. Dark Thorn. The reason I picked Dark Thorn is because of its transformation phase. You start off by fighting the first phase, the Shadow Striker, and just when you think it's over, BAM! He puffs up into a big cluster of darkness and comes out as the Dark Thorn. I really like the way this boss looks and moves. Square Enix definitely paid attention to details when it came to making this boss. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Number 4. Spirit of the Mirror. The reason I picked Spirit of the Mirror for this countdown is because of the battle arena. When I first fought this boss, I was questioning if I took LSD before loading up the PSP. What I also like about the fight is that the mirror clones itself into a dozen copies, and you have to find the right one, which is the only one that smiles. When I first fought this boss, the smile really creeped me out. Number 3. Braig. Now Braig is one of my absolute favourite bosses. He is unique to any boss in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. The reason being, he is the only human form of the organisation members that you get to fight. In other words, he is the only Organisation 13 member that you get to fight before they turned into nobodies. I also love this boss because of how similar the boss fight was compared to the Kingdom Hearts 2 Xigbar fight. The reason why Braig is so unique is also the fact that he is the first person to fuse with Xehanort, causing his remaining eye to glow yellow and his ears becoming pointed. Kingdom Hearts ReCoded. Number 2. Sora's Heartless. Now this one I don't even have to explain. It's a Heartless that has built up over the years after what happened to Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1. The Heartless grew within the data space of Jiminy's journal into a humongous size and was attached to Sora the whole time. The aesthetics of the Heartless are also very well designed. It looks like a normal Darkseid, but has glowing light going down its whole body. It almost looks like something that should have been in the Tron world. Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. Number 1. Xion. Xion was one of my favourite bosses of the whole franchise. She was used by the organisation to become a puppet of Sora, a replica to be precise. The relationship between Roxas and Xion gets really strong over the game, and towards the end of the game you get really attached to Xion. But she realises what she is becoming, and she realises that she doesn't want to do this, so she faces Roxas in the final battle of the game. After defeating Xion, Roxas starts to forget who she is, and she slowly fades away and disappears. This has really made an impact on me and is one of the most memorable bosses of the whole series. Here is the cutscene after the fight.
Who are you? Again? It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
Am I the one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now. Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No! Xion! Who else will I have ice cream with? Xion.
Well, that's everything, folks. If you enjoyed this Kingdom Hearts inspired video, then make sure to leave a like below. It's only one click. To stay tuned with more gaming related content, make sure to hit that subscribe button too. See you in the next episode, and thanks for watching.